welcome back to my channel. My name is Colleen and this is Lochabay Stitches and this is Flosstube number 19. So happy Tuesday and welcome from wet, dreary, rainy Texas. Last couple of days we've had a lot of rain, lightning, wind. I have some friends over in Houston that I need to send a message to later today to make sure they're staying dry and damage free. Because that area always seems to have a propensity to flood and just get hit really hard with rainstorms. And Louisiana too. So if you're in that neck of the woods, I do hope that you're staying dry and damage free. You always worry when these kind of storms roll through this area. You always worry about tornadoes and hail because you just don't want your house to get damaged, cars, pets, anything like that. So hopefully everybody's staying safe. Hopefully you had a great week too. My week was super jam-packed and busy. So I think I talked about last week, we got a new puppy. It's Sam's half-sister. Her name's Jasmine, but we call her Jazz. So last week I was going to show her, but she didn't seem like she was feeling good. Well, things got worse on Wednesday. We ended up taking her to the ER vet. And they really couldn't find anything. And by the next morning, she was not any better. So I just drove her to her vet. And so they were graciously able to see her. And come to find out she had hookworms. So where she got those from, who knows. But they cleaned her out. And I would say like by later that day, she was already like 100% better. And it was just amazing. And so, of course, thanks to his sisters, Sam got to get a worm treatment too. So everybody's dewormed and feeling better. But yeah, we're super enjoying having her. She's a lot of fun. Much different than Sam. She's super busy. She loves to get into everything. She loves to explore. You can never find your shoes. She drags them off. Way more harder to potty train than Sam. And I think the person that left me the tip last week to feed her pineapple so she would stop eating her own poo. I'm not sure if it works for all dogs, but it worked for her. So, like magic. So she will get a piece of pineapple every day. So we don't have that problem. But yeah, one day we couldn't find her and I started to panic. I'm like, I know she's in the house, but you know, and she loves, Sam didn't do this, but she loves to go after cords. Looking all over the house, can't find her. And come to find her, she was in my husband's office, and he has one of those like IKEA bookshelves with the cubbies. She had crawled in there, got up on one of the shelves, and was asleep on top of one of the stacks of magazines. And it was the cutest thing ever, but at the same time, I wanted to kill her because I'm like, where were you? But yeah, super, super busy, but she's a snuggle bunny, so that is different than Sam. So when she falls asleep, she wants to be by you. But yeah, so we're having super fun having her. If she toddles out here, she's in with Sam in the other room. They were playing, so hopefully they're still playing nice. And when I peeked in on them, Jazz was chewing on the windowsill. So depending on how long my video is, they either fell asleep or I'm not going to have a windowsill when I go back in there. So we'll see. It's 50-50. So yeah, so other than that, like I said, just busy week. 2 more weeks left of school and I'll be done. So after that, then I'll be able to make the videos that I want to make. Like I want to do like a video on some how-tos, framing, the carving, maybe show how I have stuff organized, stuff like that. So yeah, 2 more weeks. I'm so excited, but the next 3 this week and the next 2 are going to be super busy for me. So first I'll start with stash. So I got a little bit of stash this week. So yesterday I had to stop at Hobby Lobby to get some wood stuff. And then of course I had to check out their clearance frames. So I did end up getting 1 frame. But someone on another board had mentioned that Hobby Lobby had some new fabrics. So I just stopped to check them out. And actually they're pretty nice. I think most of them were 32 count. But they're pre-cut pieces, like 11.5 by 18, but a bunch of different colors. There was like a kind of like a reddish color, an aqua color one, I think that was called Ice. There was one that's brown that has some little white flowers. I think there was another one that's kind of like mottled. But yeah, I think they're only $5.99. So if you don't have a local needlework shop and you need something like quick, or I might even grab a couple just to maybe try a couple different things on. So yeah, but I didn't get any yesterday. I just looked. But as I was walking away, I do Happy Planner. So I have a big one for just like household stuff, and then I have a smaller one that I use for school. So I like to decorate them. I really don't get into it as much as I used to, but I still like to do it. Now that school is out, I'll probably have more time. But in the sewing aisle where they had the floss and the fabric and stuff, they had some washi tape. And the why I bought it was 2 of the rolls have bees on them. So this one, the one on the bottom, it says Be Creative, and it has a little bee and like honeycomb. And then this is like the accent tape, the black one, and it has like a honeycomb and flowers and I think more bees. But yeah, so that's why I bought it. But in the roll, there's 6 rolls total. There's another roll that has some little floss, and it says floss, different colors. Then one that says Let's Get Creative, like aqua. One that's just like flowers, and that's really pretty. You could do with anything. And then this one says Create What You Love, and it has like little scissors and some spools, stuff like that. So super cute, and I think they were only like $5. So for 6 rolls. So yeah, so I was like, you know what, treat. So yeah, so that was one thing that I got. And then I think I showed, this is probably a few weeks ago, but I've ordered a few times from nutsaboutneedleminders.com. So it's Michelle, and I originally showed that I ordered a tail tucker and a counting pin with a frog. But I finally got around to, because of the way we had to make, I shouldn't say we, the way she had to make the tail tucker, we had to add some Swarovski crystals to like make it work. So I was totally fine with that. So when she mailed me the tail tucker, she actually sent me the crystals so that I can make both of them look alike. So I finally got the epoxy out. I've had the epoxy for like 3 weeks, but it's just one of those things, just sits there waiting for me. But so this is what they look like. Let me get a piece of paper so you can see behind, but they look like little royal frogs. They look like they have little crowns on their head, but there's a little clear crystal on the bottom, and then their bodies are pearls. But yeah, so you can find these on our site. If you don't find exactly what you're looking for, so she ended up, I bought the counting pin. She has these, and you can get the pearl on the frog in any different color, but I just thought green was perfect for the frog. And so I asked her if she could make a tail tucker with the same topper. So yeah, so if you see something you like, but you kind of have an idea, send her a message, because she's like super like flexible with like trying to figure out solutions to your problem or what you want, but super cute things on our site. And I've ordered a few Needleminders from her, and I love, she has a lot of really cool upcycled Needleminders on her site. So I got an order from her the other day. I ordered a couple more. This one I just couldn't resist, just because it's a little cow. He's so cute. Little flower in the hair. And then the other one that I ordered is a little tiny mouse, and he's holding like a little, it's a diamond, but it's not really a diamond. But he's just so cute. So I saw on Instagram, and I can't remember who right now that I follow, but it seems like every time that they show their stitching, their needle minder matches the theme of whatever they're stitching. I'm like, that's such a cool idea. I'm like, I want to be her. And so I'm like, you know, that's a great idea. Not that I'm going to run out and order needle minders to match everything I'm working on, but you know, like I'll build up a collection here. So that being said, Devin from Strawberry Lane on Etsy, and I'll put a link to both of these shops below. She sent me, so the first one is a needle minder. It's like an upcycled bottle cap, and it has the letter C with a B and a flower, and then there's like some other like wording, kind of like scrapbooking or montaging in the background. But that one's super cute. Anything with bees, of course. And then this one is a Celtic knot, and I love that. That's so awesome. So I'll definitely use this when I start stitching on the Scottish pattern. So I need to dig that one out. Maybe that'll be an inspiration to stitch faster. But so that being said, so I ordered a couple days ago. I think they were already supposed to have come, but our mail's slow. I ordered 2 more needle minders. I did order an Alice in Wonderland needle minder to go with my Owl Forest Stitch Along Alice in Wonderland. So I ordered that one, and then I ordered a Halloween one. So I'm super excited to get those, and maybe the Halloween one will make me dig out my Halloween advent and get working on that. So, but yeah, so I really, really love these Needleminders, and I really hadn't gotten into them before, but now that I've ordered a few, they start to get a little addicting. So I have to like slow my roll on Etsy because, yeah, but yeah, it's some of those things that I just think they're fun. And I really like that idea of the person that, like I said, it did catch my eye that she does that. And I was like, that's fun. That's really cool. So the next thing that I got, so behind me, you can see that was from a few episodes ago, but it's a sign that I made that says, welcome spring. And then I used Boom Boom the Snowman from Heart and Hand above it, like the signage. So I want to do another one, but for summer, and since it's almost June, I think it's about time to get that started. So I was looking around, and I think I'm going to use this pattern. It's from Crocetta Go Go from Etsy, and the pattern is called Crab Friends. So I'll just show it really quick. It's like 2 crabs holding a starfish, super cute. And maybe I'll add some words. It just depends on what I use for fabric. And like how big, because I want them to be about the same size, so I need something that's kind of like relative. So the only thing I'm going to do different, the colors that it calls for are a little bit more orangey, so I picked out a couple that are more kind of corally. So I'll kind of see. I had tentatively picked out like a piece of like ice blue fabric, so it's kind of watery, but I think this one might be really cute with something over dyed or something. So I might have to pop over to the needlework store and see what they have that might be like count wise. I might even have to go a little bit bigger so that it'll be about the same size as that. But I can't wait to start that. So another thing on the pile. And then the final thing that I got, like I said, I am waiting for those other 2 Needleminders to come. But the other thing that I got is my 2 from Nitka. Oh, I was so excited when I saw that the delivery confirmation said that it was here. So this is the pattern that I ordered. And it's Barbara Anna, the 4 seasons. And it's the 4 different girls. And the way the fabric comes, they all get stitched like right in a row. So they're standing next to each other. But what I love about Nitka, and it's the same too when you order a kit from Owl Forest, like the packaging is what makes it even feel more special. Like it's just really cool, and they really take their time to like make it seem like that. And so and I'm sure you've seen like many of these Nitka tubes being like unboxed, so I won't really go into it. But yeah, but they give you your flosses all nicely sorted. Fabric, and they include a couple needles, which is super nice, and the pattern is printed on really nice quality paper. So yeah, when I opened this I was so excited. I'm not really sure when I'm going to be able to start this, but they do have a couple other patterns. They have Miss Teapot and Miss Coffee. I want to get those from them too. So yeah. So if you ever get a chance, check out their site. They have so many cool things on their site. And like I said, it's just like just the way that they send it to you, it's an experience itself. So anybody get a chance to order from them. And they seem so fun. I don't speak Russian, but if you watch their Instagram, like their stories are always so like, you don't even need to speak their language to know that they're fun. So that's what I think is cool. Yeah, that's what I love about the internet too, is that you don't need to know somebody personally or even speak their language to be able to like, you know, we kind of speak the same language with stitching. So, but yeah, so I'll put a link below to their store and enable you to. But yeah, so like I said, my first time ordering from them, but it won't be my last. So, and I really hope that they do more with Barbara Anna too, because they're really nice. I love the patterns. So for as far as stitching, didn't get a lot of stitching done this week. Like I said, it was kind of a crazy week, but I still got some stuff done. So the first one I'll show you is from Creative Poppy and Barbara Anna. It's a stitch along, but it's Garden of Dreams. So that's part 1. So part 1 is done, and it'll be in 3 parts. And the only thing that I did different was there was some, where this back stitching is, I decided to add some little beads. So just to kind of give it some texture. And part 2 already came out on Saturday, but I just didn't get a chance to get to it. So I'll need to get caught up on that. And then I did put a few stitches in my Owl Forest Alice in Wonderland stitch along. That came out probably like a week ago, but not enough to really show. So I need to get on that one too. But and then the other thing that I almost have done, but I'm still going to show it today, is from Barbara Anna again, and it is Dreaming of Frida. So the only thing I have left to finish is the flowers on the top of her hair and her shirt, and then she will be done. So I'll probably show this later in the week on Instagram as a finish, and then I do already have the frame cut. So now I just have to figure out what I'm going to do on the frame. Not quite 100% sure yet. So that will definitely be a surprise, but I'm hoping that it'll all be done by next week since I already had the frame cut. The only other things this week I'm going to frame are June from the Snowflower Diaries. I have to frame that, and I'm probably going to cut the frame and get everything ready for June from Crochetta Go-Go from the Time Window series. So that's the one with the little dog. So, and then at some point I have to stitch something for Jazz because it would only be fair, right? So yeah, so that hopefully will get done next week, and then so maybe I'll have a couple more finishes next week. And then other stitching goals for this week. I do need to catch up on Owl Forest. This part 2 of Barbara Anna, and I'm still 1.5 behind on my weekly stitching. So I probably need to pull out a couple smalls and maybe something with dog theme. I don't know. We'll see. So finally we can get to the finishes. So the first finish that I got is from Snowflower Diaries, and this is May, and it's from their Joyful World series. And I've seen a bunch of people are still working on these too, so I'm glad I'm not the only one that started and never finished in 2016. So, but sitting on top is a little kitty. I don't know if you can see, but I gave him some little wire whiskers. And there's his little nose. He has like a little pink heart nose. And I was going to make him sit like on a little ball of yarn or maybe a flower, but it was too tall. Like I just thought it was too much. So we're just going to have him be like a little kitty. So that was the first one. And then on the back, I just put some really cute paper that's kind of like similar to the colors in the front, that like rusty red color. But yeah, so I'm super excited that this one's all done. So I'll post some pictures on Instagram and some close-ups on that. And then I don't know if you can kind of see there's like some little flowers painted on the frame. So yeah, so that was the first finish, and that's a stand-up frame, so that stands up on the tabletop. So finally, May's done. Hey, at least I got it done before May was over. So yeah, but the next week, June will be done before June even starts. So, but then it'll be like a crunch to get July, you know, like, because I have to still do July through December, and I haven't even started on any of those yet, so not good. So finally, so this last finish is from Ben Cree, and it's Land That I Love. And this was the pattern that I saw somebody had finished on Instagram a couple weeks ago. They decided to do their Stitch Mania, I think in Patriotic. So I was like, oh, I have that pattern. So I dug it out and stitched out the same one that they did. I did change a couple of the colors. So this one isn't really completely done. I ran out of pins, so I need to run out to the store and get more pins. So it's not pinned out, but I did want to put it in the frame and show it today, and then I will finish it out tonight and put it up on Instagram and stuff. But this is how it came out. So it's a stand-up frame, so it'll stand up on a tabletop. And I'll just show it from like the bottom up. So on the bottom, there's like a little wooden whale. And he's got his little tail, and he's all the way around, so he's painted, so he's like 3D. And then on the pattern, I cut a little 2 buttons out of wood. So there's a little wood fish and a little wood star. I just kept them basic white, and the same thing with the frame. I was gonna paint some like stars or something down here, but once I roughed it up, I was like, with everything else going on, I'm just gonna leave it like white, kind of like beachy whitewashed. So, and then on top is a little seagull. And so I carved like a little pillar, and I wrapped some jute rope around it. So there's the little seagull. And there's his little tail. So yeah, so that's how that one came out. So I'm super excited to get this one done. And it pretty much came out the way like that I kind of had it in my head that I wanted it to turn out. So yeah, so it'll just stand up like that. So yeah, so later tonight I'll finish pinning it out, and but yeah, I still wanted to show it today because it's pretty much done. Like, if you didn't see like the party in the back, you just know that it's all good from the front, right? But yeah, so that's that one. So, yep. So for this week, like I said, I'm gonna try to get some more framing done this week. Definitely stitching goals. Got to work on all Forest. Try to catch up on Barbara Anna. And there's other things that I need to start getting back to. Like I need to finish the Pretty Little Produce. That's so close to being done, and I just need to like stop with all the stitch logs and focus on my regular stitching. But yeah, this week is still kind of busy. I think we have a appointment for Jazz. Sam needs to go get his nails cut. I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment on Thursday, but I'm probably going to cancel it just because I'm not really sick. It's just one of those like yearly things, and yeah, I'm not feeling it. So I know I should go, but you know, I just don't want to. And then, yeah, school. So after this week, just 2 more weeks, so it's kind of crunch time. So this week, I do have some work to do. I have a couple logos to design. I already kind of hammered through one today. I just got to kind of clean it up and send those over. I do have to code a website this weekend. So yeah, there's like work, regular life, and then the stuff that I just want to do all day. But yeah, so other than that, everything, like I said, kind of settled down. We haven't been to the vet in a week, so that's good. But yeah, so just comment below. Let me know what you're working on. What do you got going on in your life? And like I said, hopefully everybody's weather's staying quiet and no one's getting any flooding. We'll see. It's supposed to start raining here about 4 o'clock, so we'll wait and see. And then Jazz never came out, but I'll post a picture. I'll put a picture up here of what she looks like. She's a cutie. She's little though. Like Sam was twice her size at that age, but yeah. So one of these days when she's out here, I'll put her on camera where I don't have to go wrangle her up or whatever. So, but yeah. So hopefully you're doing great. Again, like share what you're working on stitching wise. Oh yeah, just quick, my mania. My stitch mania is stitch no mania, but I'm still gonna try and put some stitches in what was supposed to be like these last couple days. So I'll post those results on Instagram. So I still need to catch up on Instagram too. So all right, well, have a great week and happy stitching. Bye.